Okay, we are going to run a dice simulation. What we want is to know what the probability of rolling a 5 would be from a 6-sided die, and we're just going to run an experiment to see what we get. So what we're going to do here is we're going to go into math, and I'm going to go across to the probability. And the function that we want to use is this rand binary. So I'm going to go to 7. And what this means is that we're going to ask the calculator to run through 300 trials. It's going to give a value of 1 if a 5 appears. It's going to give a 0 if a 5 does not appear. So the success is marked by a 1, comma. We have a 1 in 6 theoretical chance of rolling a 5. So for the second number, it's going to be 1 divided by 6, or 1/6, and then we're going to tell the calculator to run 300 trials. Close the bracket, and we let the calculator do its job. This is going to take a minute, but what we're going to end up with is a list of numbers, 300 numbers to be exact, that will either be 1s or 0s. The 0s will represent a roll that is not a 5, and the 1 will represent a roll that is a 5. Now I want to store those numbers. I'm going to store them into the list. So we're going to go store second list 1. Okay, now let's just take a look at our list 1, and it should be there. So if we go into our stat, and we're going to edit, and if we notice our list now is made up of 0s and 1s. Okay, now let's analyze that list. So again, I'm going to go into stat. I'm going to go across to calculate, and we're going to calculate the 1 variable stats. So 1, and we're doing that on list 1. So second L1, and press enter. Calculator's thinking. And now what we have is it shows that the calculator out of 300 times, the 1s represent the 5s. So if we add up all those numbers, the number of 1s would be 38. We have 38. So we rolled a 5 38 times. Our mean, the top number here, shows us what our actual percentage was of rolling the 5, which works out to be 12.6666667%. In theory, we should have rolled it 1 over 6, which is 16.66%. So in this experiment, we rolled the 5 a little bit less than expected.